Oh, so I'm gonna immediately start by, first of all, hi. But also, is the microphone working? Or is it a horrible sound like the other time? Please let me know. I really hope that issue got fixed somehow. I increased the bitrate for the audio, so I'm not sure if it was that. So I'm just gonna start describing stuff, but yeah, just let me know as soon as you can. Hello everyone, hi Nistic, what's up? Hey Sonox, I'm not gonna let you do your homework. And Nistic, sounds fine. Oh, you have no idea how happy that makes me. It was such a horrible experience the other time. But today is the last day of October and we are so late. I should have done this prompt like 2-3 days ago. Started it at least. And today I only have 1 hour, kind of, until 5:30 or something. So they were doing the monster and I couldn't go, I couldn't allow October to finish before fixing my cushions, before finishing this challenge. It would have been really a pity. Monster, I have no idea what to do, but what I would like to do is kind of go, you know, with the, like, just letting my hand go and then kind of interpreting shapes and see if that tells me something. If it doesn't, erase, do something else, and really just going randomly, and then I'm gonna delete some areas. This is a crazy experimentation, but this is also the fun of it. Nistic, I got a new enemy idea from a monster. Oh, hell yes. Don't tell me what it is immediately, because I don't want to get inspired, but I'm curious to know what it is. Did you already share it in the Discord? Also, how are you doing? I hope everything is fine. Here is pretty cold, the weather. Starting to get cold. I'm getting the vibe from this silhouette from, you know, the game Sons of the Forest. There's this kind of a lady with 3 legs. I don't remember. I think it's Virginia, or I think that's it. So it's kind of going that direction, it seems, but I don't want to copy too much of it, so let's see where else we get from this kind of improv. I'm gonna grow M for the marquee and just move this little piece. I like the idea of several limbs kind of going all around. Something kind of a spider, could be Kafkian monster. And Alvin, Krishna, hey. Sorry, I'm pretty sure Krishna, right? Hello, how you doing? Nice to see you again. This is what I've been waiting for. I'll use your stream as my friend to complete my work to create game assets. Yes, this is literally, this literally makes me happy. Hello and welcome. Nistic, good. I'm going through a little depression. Oh, that's very, very bad to hear. I'm sorry about that. But I'm getting better. Great. I haven't showed yet, but I will soon. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. Because I know about it from up close. Before I started this YouTube channel, for I think 2 years, I was in a very, very dark place. So I I feel you, and I really hope you're finding someone you can talk to, either a friend or whatever else you think, where you can feel safe talking about your stuff. And I had to start doing this, like the monster farm, you know, I'm gonna actually show it very quickly. These guys, the ones that I do every day, every morning, they are the root of depression. So hopefully if you are trying to get over it, and it sounds like you are, so that's great to hear, you're gonna get a good creative outlet out of it. In my case, it was letting go of some concepts that I have to be perfect, I have to do everything like spotless work, and everything like it should be so good and so clean, but I'm not, because and that was completely stopping me. That's not worth it. Now this is much more fun, but that worked for me, so of course it's such a personal thing, but I hope you are taking care of yourself. I think I'll keep going towards the Virginia, right? I think it was called Virginia, the Sons of the Forest lady. Maybe we could. That was a little bit too much. Because it's tricky, because I like the silhouette, how more or less is coming together, not completely, but I don't like the idea of making like a sort of a copy. Maybe it could be more of a like a scorpion kind of thing, where this is not an extra leg. Oh, I was blurring. This could be like a tail going backwards, and then something like this. And it feels like could be like a keratin kind of carapace. I'm gonna use maybe some dark blue, grayish to deliver that feeling. Maybe some red, like reddish, how do you call them? Reflexes? Not reflexes. Today my English is not with me. If it's not the mic, it's something else. Is my English. Yeah, maybe a little bit more like heavy, so the knees has to support a little bit more. Feels more heavy. And also more insectoid as well. If we do, actually, yes. Forget about heavy. It's more about the actual thing. Here maybe I should use a different color to separate the back. So I could use a different layer, but at this stage I want to keep it very painterly, very freestylish. So I'm not gonna bother too much with the layers. Maybe arms are a little bit too much, and maybe I could do 3-4 faces inside. Nistic, I saw an Inktober challenge that inspired me a lot. Yes. Yeah, these kind of challenges are pretty cool to do. To be honest, I wish I started sooner doing challenges like this. Because one thing I love about challenges is that there are limits, and when you have no limits on what you could create, it's so much harder to kind of get your creativity to the next level and to kind of exercise your elasticity, and this is really fun. I think we could add like a leg in the back, but I'm gonna change the color, and then maybe I'm gonna just Control U everything. Because maybe we could use from the get-go some really like bluish, purple, okay, something like that, maybe super dark, and then we can use the reflections to kind of sell the idea of keratin. I'm just guessing, I think it was keratin, right, from games I played. It's crazy how much English I learned by mistake, kind of, just by playing video games. Okay, this is turning okay-ish. I don't like this leg. Should be... Maybe it's already kind of crawling outside. This one we can fix. I'm gonna try to control my S's as well. I heard in the mic it's kind of very hurtful, the S, when it's pronounced badly. So I'm gonna try to keep the S's at a minimum. I like this, really like it. I'm gonna use maybe a much darker and more saturated color for... I kind of want to do something that is a mix between Alien and Freezer from Dragon Ball. This kind of head with it looks like very how do you call it, smooth surface. So we could use maybe a hard light, kind of something reflecting on the side. Maybe a little bit less saturation could be okay. But I need to remind myself that I only have 1 hour, so let's do this. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get. Rib cage, maybe a little bit higher. This should be all in shadow, maybe also this part. I could lock the alpha, so I get a little bit of an easier work with the shadows. Maybe these ones in the back could already get this treatment. Here we would have like the overhang, this. Maybe could get a little bit of something here, some details. Because I imagine the surface not being completely smooth, having some pores. Get back on the pores. It was called Animating a Beastie for Every Day in Inktober. Oh, that's cool. And what was that about? Like you create a monster and then you animate it? We could do this, we could do this as well. We could fake some kind of muscles here that maybe not insectoid kind of features, but that's fine. Simple ink. But this has been a lot of fun, the drawtober. Actually, can't believe it's already over. The drawtober is over. But it's been pretty cool to see all the company I got during the lives and people joining, sharing this stuff, and also the challenge of doing it. Pretty cool to overcome it and then see the good stuff. I think this is okay-ish. We could get with the highlights just to see if we get a little bit of the shape. Lock alpha, maybe 50% opacity, and I'm gonna sample this one. Alt click. Could do something like this. Just trying to figure out how. So I imagine this being something that kind of covers the head of the sides of the head, as if it was a protective kind of casing, like an exoskeleton piece. Some light here. Here for sure. I don't like these fingers, are kind of a weird. So some spiky fingers. So it's gonna be pretty stylized, I think. But I think it could turn cool if we manage. Now it's 4:17. So I could stay theoretically until 5, maybe 5:20. We'll see how far we get. Because usually when I say, okay, now I will stop, I'll just draw for another 20 minutes. Because I keep seeing stuff that I don't want to see. Okay, then we have to play a little bit more with light to push forward this leg. And also maybe at the end we can add some spikes or some like hair, as insects do. Make it very creepy indeed. Very dark area here. Maybe only gets to one side and below his face here. I'm sorry if it doesn't make immediately so much more sense. It doesn't make sense. Sorry, but I am hoping that it will. It's not making sense to me 100%. I'm kind of also interpreting a little bit what the shadows and light could be. But I feel like we're going somewhere. Could very well be a mistake. Maybe the eyes could be here. Feels more like there is somebody here. Like I could do this maybe. It's a creepy, weird. That's weird. Maybe cut out this part over here. Nistic kind of looks like the monster from The Thing. Oh, right. Also, I was thinking Man in Black, you know, the insect guy. Well, not really. Sonog Studio, nice. Better mic. Hey, yes, finally. Did you use a pen in the USB to improve it? No, I did. Basically, I improved a little bit the bit rate of the audio. It was kind of low, and so it was definitely my fault. I could blame technology all I want, but nope, that was me. Alvin Krishna, why can't join to your Discord? Oh yeah, you can for sure. It's not directly my Discord. Is Pen USB mic Discord, and I am only a moderator there, and that's the only Discord server that I hang out. But yeah, definitely you can join. Oh, I have like something in my eye. Sonic Studio, didn't you get the joke? Oh, now I did. Now I did. Now that I read again the pen in the USB to improve it. I'm still tired from yesterday. God, yesterday I was so tired. I really wanted to do it yesterday, the live, but there was no chance. I would have fainted during the live, for sure. And I also had in mind to watch the new Penguins series, the Penguin, right? From Gotham. Is that? You just said pen USB Mac and you don't get it. Yeah, I did get it. Alvin Krishna, when I click the link is expired. Ooh. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna... because I think the Discord link of the drawtober is a different one. Maybe I wrongly set it. So I have to double check that thing. And... ooh, still with something in my eye. I think I got it. So I will make sure in a little bit, when I take a little break maybe, that I will upload the right link to the Discord. Oh, and Fumiko, hey, yeah, sorry for being late. No problem. Welcome, nice to see you. We are going as fast as we can today because it's only... so it's 4:20. I should be able to do until 5:20ish, 5:15, something like that. As I have a dinner. Today is sushi. We treat ourselves with some delicious sushi. So we have to rush this one, but I really wanted to finish the drawtober challenge somehow. And I really wanted yesterday, but I was so tired. It was crazy. There is the link, always here. Fumiko's everywhere. Yes. Nistic, cut him some slack. His mind is like a USB filled with art and ideas. He has to use a pen to express them. That's my joke. People stealing each other's jokes. Rubber. I think this is already going somewhere, but I'm missing a little bit of like here, kind of a skeleton, like exoskeleton going in. So the arms are kind of coming out from somewhere. At least that's what I would like to kind of deliver. Not sure I will manage. It's kind of a weird being. Could also do some scales here maybe instead of straight up abdominal muscles. I could do something like this maybe. If only it was a little bit straighter. Yes. So yes, sorry for my voice as well. It's so broken from yesterday. I couldn't sleep. The cat is going insane. It's insane mode right now for the cat. But she's okay. She's just a little bit pissed off that she cannot eat as much as before. So she's plotting her vengeance. We can see it in her eyes. I don't like this part. I'm gonna maybe close the chest with something that resembles something else. Here I'm just playing with shapes, see if something pops up. Could be interesting, but I think we should tilt the whole thing from the upper here, from the abdomen. So I'm just with M for the marquee and then shift adding stuff. And let's try this. Let me see. Yes. I think maybe this is even better. Oh, this is cool. We can maybe place him a little bit more to the left so it looks like he's crawling out from there. Maybe this leg could be slightly here. Not. Yeah, I don't really like the two parallels. I already had that line, so now I'm gonna change also this arm because it's literally on the other line. So there's a technical term for it. I think they are adjacent or something like that. Don't take my word for it, but it works very badly. It's a no-no, so I try to avoid it. I try. I don't always manage. Sometimes I miss some lines that could work better, like this. You see the arm looks like it's holding the leg behind, and it would be a little bit better if maybe it was here. So this line and this line here are tangent, and they're not. It's kind of clear that they are two separate things. These are tiny things that I like to consider when doing stuff. Let me get an update. And wow, this guy looks sick. Hey, thanks Fumiko. Sonic Studio, thanks for the help, by the way. No problem. I really hope that kind of trick can help you out by expanding the canvas, so I can press C directly from here. And if I add, I don't know, plus, let's say 50 on the width and plus 50 on the height, then it creates that extra canvas that you can cut out for your profile pictures. That's a pretty cool trick. Nistic, I don't know why, but I see the arms as sort of spines on his back. Oh yeah, it looks like they could be, because they are kind of aligned over here. I could try to see what I can do with that. Sonic Studio, when you rotate in Aseprite, does it rotate the pixel? Not literally. It kind of tries to guess where the pixel should go. Like there's a blue and a brown pixel, and they kind of figure out, okay, so I go one cell up, the other goes one left. It kind of simulates the rotation, but it's not literally rotation. Sonic Studio or Poor Cat, yes, gotta go, bye. Oh, bye Sonox. Thank you for passing by and chatting in the company. Fumiko, why does this guy look so jacked? He literally has 6 abs. I mean, he must have got so bored inside this little crypt. I think that's what most creatures do. When nobody's watching, they just exercise all the time. But I think Nistic is right. We could do something about arms being just... I have an idea. I'm gonna cut out these 2 arms, because I think the coolest arms are the ones here on top. At the moment they're not very visible, so I'm gonna just try to highlight slightly more where they belong to. Also, is the music volume okay? Or is it too high? Let me know. I think it should be a little bit lower, maybe. So I just dragged it down. Here, I'm gonna go with this. So yeah, now the challenge is to find the new challenge. What is gonna happen in November? I am seriously thinking to kind of relax it a little bit more, maybe keep the live sessions a little bit more scarce, but maybe once a week, every now and then. Because I want to focus a little bit more on each assets. I would like to do some packs for each. And I do have files that are almost ready. but I need to expand on them just a tiny bit more. And they should be almost there. Kind of fiddling around with the hand, even though I really don't like it. So I'm gonna actually delete the whole thing. Fumiko, why there's no donate button? I'd love to donate, bruh. Oh my god. This is so nice. Thank you so much. I would like to start doing that, but I couldn't believe anybody would yet be so kind. So this really warms my heart. Thank you. This is so cool to hear. I think I set up a Ko-fi page, but I never did anything in it. So I literally, that's like, it's basically virgin page. There's nothing in it. But whatever, like, anyways, thank you so much. That's so cool. That's such a nice thing to hear. Nistic, I'm so tired. I haven't even gotten out of bed yet. I know what you mean. We need to get him to 600, I think, before you can donate. Oh, on YouTube, you mean? I have no idea, you know. I didn't even check. That's how much I believed this channel would grow. I mean, I was not thinking about complete defeat, but I was like chilling. I was like, well, maybe in a year, there will be some people getting interested or something. Instead, it's going super well. It's such a nice thing to see. Super beautiful. Also pushes me more to create, to be aware of what I'm doing, to push my comfort zone, because going live is literally something I would gladly avoid. It's anxiety filled somehow, because you are kind of worried you're gonna make a mistake and the technical issue, whatever. But once it goes live, everything goes away and it's just chilling mode. And it's crazy how every time it's like that. Before live, I'm like, oh, come on, I drink and I go on and I just walk around. And then it's just chilling with friends, you know? Like that's how it feels. I really like it. We could go even further with the reflex, the reflection over here. I keep saying reflex. Speaking of subs, you're growing extremely fast. 216 subs already, right? That's insane. I'm also kind of flabbergasted. I never did daily uploads in any social, so I think that's also helping a lot with the reach and just new people hopping in on different days and different hours and randomly getting my videos. So I think that's a big part of it, like the daily work and editing. But it's worth it. Like, it's actually worth it. I couldn't believe it. I honestly thought I was going to be stuck below 100 subscribers for at least 1 year. I'm not joking. So this is pretty crazy to see from me. Nistic, I'll be back in a sec. I need to clear my mind a bit and get out of bed. Sadness is a little overwhelming today. Oh, that's I feel you, and I hope you get to the right spot. I'm very sorry to hear that. And I hope you come back soon. Yeah, also, no, I'm not sure I'm gonna express what I'm thinking, because I would love to be helpful in this kind of stuff, but I have no place in there. I just feel bad because I went through something like that, so, but it's not my place, so I feel like I shouldn't intervene on that. But if you need anything, feel free to just reach out. We're getting a little bit of the contact shadows, so something like an ambient occlusion or something that sounds like that, or that looks like that. Maybe darken just the middle of this thing so it kind of sells on the translucency. Right now it's 4:37, so the time is ticking. I'm not sure what is this. It's like a little piece of his body that is just like from the rib cage extending. I'm not sure, but let's roll with it. Why not? I think it's not really bothering. Actually, it's giving a little bit of interest to the thingy, but I want to bring the luminosity of these bits a little bit more, so it's kind of obvious that they are sticking out. With this one I can darken, keep them kind of separate, and I'm still in the super rough, like I'm not going into details. I'm not even sure what's happening in here. I'm just really trying to avoid too much cluttering, but also boredom, like not getting it to be just a boring piece. I want to create like a sort of a monster that is not too close to other stuff, and the only way I think is to literally let your hand go, because your brain is gonna bring you everywhere from your childhood memories to the last movie you've seen, which is okay. I mean, there's nothing really new, but I kind of like this feeling of I'm not sure where this is going. Like, what is this? Why does he have like this kind of it's kind of weird. It could be cool also to just go with the design and then afterwards try to justify. Like, this could be kind of sensors, right? Kind of like the mustache for the cat, or the tongue of the snake. They could shake and make a weird noise when they're getting hungry or when they spot something. That's already getting pretty terrifying. Fumiko, I hate to ask, but any improvements I could do on the raccoon girly? Oh, that was super nice, by the way. Really liked it. I'm gonna check it very quickly, so I can give you a quick feedback on that very gladly. But it was already looking pretty sick. I really liked it. I remember smiling when I saw it. Oh. Okay, I wanted to darken just a tiny bit these guys so they don't look too bright compared to the rest. So this is definitely a weird creature. Like, what is this? Maybe we can also do something like that on the top. Could look really cool. Because at this point it's kind of a mix between an alien thingy and a plant, like the carnivorous plants. Feels like. Let me check, maybe here. Could be. Still not sure about the eyes, because I really liked the idea of having eyes down here instead of up there. Kind of feels more like creepier, right? Could even be kind of a spider thing where eyes are kind of distributed along somewhere. Maybe they are tinier in the middle. Oh, this looks cool. It's kind of weird, the positioning of the... Maybe I need to get all the little strings. It would be a little bit painful to get. Okay, maybe something like this, but instead of hands, I think it would be better to have like claws. Because it just feels weird, the position, otherwise. Like this is a little bit more, I think, predatorial kind of looking. I'm gonna leave the monster here for a second and double check on Discord. I want to check, I think it was in the animation showcase in Discord. Also, let me get the link. If I manage, copy the link. I'm gonna place it here in the chat. That's for you, Alvin. This is the Discord we are kind of hanging around. Nistic, okay, I'm back. Had to cheer up with my dog. Yes! Always a great idea to cheer up with an animal. I have my cat is also great at doing that. Welcome back. Nice that you're back. Very happy to see you. I was checking a little bit the Raccoon Girl, which is epic. I think the thing that you could improve is getting a little bit more pausing in between the breathe in and breathe out, because she is in a relaxed pose, and I think it would feel more like she's just breathing normally. Right now it feels, if it wasn't for the bent arm, and if the arm was straight to the trash can, it would look like she's super tired. So right now is a kind of a mix between relaxed and tired, in my opinion. With that said, I think it's beautiful. It's really cool. The tail animation is great. So I really love it. I think that's what I would improve personally. Maybe just a little bit more pausing between the breathe in and breathe out. I'm thinking about, and maybe after the stream I can check a little bit more in detail the animation and give you more specific feedback. I don't want to just very quickly, how do you say that? I don't want to just skip to you, I'm gonna double check later and maybe give you more elaborate feedback on that. Okay, I'm back. Oh yes, I totally see what you mean. Right, nice. Happy that it's clear. Sometimes it's super hard by just voice or typing to say what I mean to say. Now I'm going for some kind of spikes on the edges. This was a little bit too, I think, too light. So I'm gonna lock the alpha and give a huge purple pass. I think this looks okay. And then simple ink. We can do it, come on. It's 4:46. We still have about 1 hour, probably. I think we are good. It's not gonna be completely finished, but I think we will get far enough. Maybe this could receive some light from the back. I still want to get a little bit of that, like some red tint somewhere, or at least some warm tonalities somewhere to kind of make it a little bit more interesting to look at. And what I usually do is I think about some spot in the middle where it could kind of catch some of that light, get very low opacity, a lower value, something like this could already work. Then I sample that, so I have a full opacity, and it's actually purple, but it looks kind of like orangey and warmer, you know, than this other purple. If you see, this one is closer to the blues, and this other one is closer to the magenta. So that's a cool, neat little trick. And what I do is I go around the middle, and I hope, because it doesn't always work. This is not a tutorial, by the way. Don't follow what I do. It would be disastrous. I oftentimes get trapped into my own little tricks, but I think that's part of the fun. Let me check. Totally see what you mean. Dan, thank you very much. Of course, my pleasure. Nistic, tips on animating fire. It's coming out of hole. Yes, I can do that in a little bit. Don't you ask already? Elmao, maybe you missed it. Yeah, I did it once, I think, right? And Nistic, I sent you the enemy I was talking about. Oh, cool. I will check it out as soon as I can. Oh, I was zooming out a little bit too much from here. And my girlfriend is back. Ciao, tesoro. So, about the fire, I think there is a... So I did a live 2 days ago, well, recently about that. But I can quickly go over it again, since it's a pretty simple... I think it's a pretty simple way to tackle fire. So I can show you very quickly. And it's one of the most, how do you say, it's one of the big obstacles of pixel art or art in general. It's like hands. Fire is another one of those things, until you find your own system or steal from one person and then mix it with another, or so I always suggest keeping an eye out for new ways to do anything. Oh my god. Do you have a dream?
I must admit,
God, hello hot stuff. Coleman's mustard. This video is sponsored by... No, it's not. Gosh, sorry about that. The ads. This leg is not gonna be very nice, so I'm gonna just remove a little bit of the opacity that it has, so it's kind of hidden from the rest. I'm thinking to increase some contrast over here because it feels still detached. And I want to, okay, let me try to do something like this where I kind of look for the holes and find a way to carve into the skeleton of this guy. Maybe there are holes where light doesn't get to. And this should be almost pitch black. I rarely pick full black, like completely like 000, because it's kind of unless it's like an outline for pixel art. I don't know, it's just too much. So this color is pretty dark, but I think it could work. So it could have something here like a V something, and then also here there is another kind of hole. This guy should be attached. So now I'm kind of cutting around areas to imagine where it could be. So it's like getting all these little sections cut out. And let me check the time. 4:52. All right, the time is clocking. Time is clocking. Let's ignore that. But time is ticking, and I need to really rush it today. I mentioned at the beginning that I could stay until 5:15-ish because I need to be out afterwards. And today is the last day to finish the drawtober challenge, and I don't want to miss it. I want it for the good, for the wealth of, not the wealth, the well-being of my head. I needed to finish it. I would have felt so bad if I didn't at least try. So this was the day. It was so weird. It was such a struggle to go live because I was so indecisive about maybe I should do it tonight when I come back home, but then I don't know if I come back home before midnight and it's gonna be already the 1st of November. It was all in my head. And then I went, you know what, just do it. Sometimes it's really like not thinking about it and just doing it is the only way. I'm really liking the combination of colors here. I think there are some bits that could be rendered a little bit better. Like here, there's something weird, I'm not sure. Oh, it's missing this one. It's missing a little bit of punch, I think. The darker area. So it should be between the light and the penumbra. Well, the shadow. Penumbra. I think that's also an English word, right? I'm not sure. I know it's an Italian word. I have no idea if it's even pronounced like that. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Nistic, sorry I didn't remember you talking about it. No worries, I'm gonna quickly do it before I close the stream. There's no problem. Yay, ads. They are basically the channel mascot. Exactly. One day they will give me money for it, but I will say no. You will still have to post the images on the drawtober server. Oh yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about that because I was so focused on just having fun, and I was so late at the end that I went like, okay, no, maybe this is not like the official challenge I'm participating. It's more like a personal challenge kind of thing. But I will definitely post them. I did post the so the vampire is there. Vampire. The shapeshifter is there. Then witch 1 and 2 are there. Then I think the zombies as well, the punk zombies. So I want this limb to be attached to the leg, and it didn't look like it was attached like the other one. So I wanted to get a little bit more of that. Need some light down there, otherwise it's not clear where this guy finishes. I think it's pretty cool, this area. We are missing detail on the arm, so I'm gonna go a little bit over those. Maybe we could cut it here. Could be like these are kind of separate bits of his body. We could do something like that. Feel free to let me know if the voice is too low or the music is too high or vice versa. Let me know, please. It's kind of tricky to figure out from here. So let me see. Here I need a little bit more. I can paint bucket this whole area. And I'm pressing G for the paint bucket and then B for the brush. I think this looks cool. That's very creepy. Like, what the hell is this? It's super creepy. Like the little hair strands here kind of freak me out a little bit. Here is like something I need to do those two, otherwise it just looks weird. One does it, one has it and the other doesn't. Alright, we are cooking. Maybe add a little detail on the eyes. Yeah, for sure we can add. What I can do is I have this very light value. I'm gonna use super dark values around them to kind of push them out. So it's really high contrast area. I've kind of liked the idea of them being a little bit hidden. Maybe they could be, I think, like this, and then we could even add more, like a very spidery looking creature. Can add more teeth. This could be cool. I am actually liking it. I was not sure I was gonna, but now I feel a little bit more confident about this. Not too much. I think it's okay if we keep a little bit of noise as well. It's not, I don't think it's meant to be too clean, but I want to add some extra contrast in this area. Maybe I can do something like that and then just paint bucket. And then I can just go into details. Looks good. And we have, hey, Sipalia Kutso. Hello, welcome. How you doing? We are working on a drawtober challenge, which is an art challenge during October. And this is the last day of it. And I had some prompts to do up there on the right, it should be, right? So today before 5:15, which is in about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna close the stream very, very soon because I have to go. So this prompt I actually have to leave almost unfinished. I'm gonna just kind of sketch here and there stuff that I think it could look cool, and then maybe off stream I'm gonna finish. But welcome, nice to see you. Getting some highlights over here, and maybe we could add a little bit of that weird, those dents over here, kind of making it pretty creepy. I think this is a Very evil creature. Doesn't look very peaceful. Not one to tame. Not sure yet what kind of monster this is, because it could look both like an aquatic kind of monster, right? Like it just came out like a crab with all this kind of coral looking stuff. That would have been fun to make. Actually, I could add some corals over here, maybe. Okay. I don't have that much time. Shit. I wish I had more time. Maybe. I can quickly try to see. Because this music is relaxing, so I'm just chilling, but time is ticking. And so I have no idea what I'm gonna do for November. We're gonna be looking for some stuff to be busy with. Sepail Kutso, it reminds me of more like a centipede. Oh yeah, and it looks like it just came out of a ruin. Yes, also, right? That was the start idea, that it was like a sort of a insect crawling out. At the beginning I was thinking, I don't know if you remember the big insect from Men in Black. I think it was number 1. So I had that kind of in mind. Not literally, it was just in the back of my head. So yeah, I definitely see that. We could do also like, I'm not sure if the tail is possible to do right now. I think we are kind of stuck a little bit with this design, but I'm not too unhappy. I think there are some areas that I would definitely improve. Maybe we could use this kind of principle of hair strands, stuff like that, also for the arms. I think that could look. And also sorry about the lines, because I'm using a mouse and it's kind of tricky still for bigger, longer lines. There is a tool for curves also, but I only sometimes use it when it's more like it's less of an organic thing. Oops, I'm still on the tool. Okay. It's feeling pretty cool. I think these kind of strings made the character. Like without this kind of little feature, I think it would be a little bit boring. So I'm glad we improvised with this, especially this part here. I think it's pretty unique. Not sure what it could be used for. Maybe it closes up and it protects lower part of the torso. Could be. But then maybe lays eggs under there. Maybe. Could be. So 5:05 p.m. We have about 10 minutes, maybe less. I think some rim light over here. Okay, we are going. Even though it's not too detailed, it's fine. We can get just the feeling of it. Here, some rim light as well. And Da Memes Kid, BSF Gvurbereg, yes. I couldn't say it better than how you said it. Welcome, and thanks for the incredibly beautiful and kind words. I think here we could get it pretty close. I'm not liking this one. I think it's kind of missing some three-dimensionality because there is no kind of side light. And I think this already improves it so much. I'm gonna keep like a darker shadow in the middle, so it kind of gives that 3D vibe. And sorry for the rush. This time is pretty rushy, but I really hope you are having fun and you are chilling and having a good day, morning or evening. I think it's pretty much done. We could use an extra layer, Shift N. We did everything on the same layer, which is not what I recommend. Sometimes it works. Sepalia, maybe it lays eggs inside of its prey. Oh, yes. That would be also pretty realistic, I would say, for the insect world. It's kind of a normal business day, right? It's like when they have coffee together, they talk about that. Not super entirely sure about this bit. It's kind of too much. No, I think it's okay. I think I can do this. Maybe get some of that rim light that I got, push a little bit more the saturation, and just give a little bit of a hint of that on the just the side of it. I think will already kind of push it so much more. Look at that. I mean, that's what I think. And Fumiko, nah, the hairs are just for its beauty show. It's like the dance. Sepaila, sorry. How is your day? Very well, thank you. Pretty busy, pretty hectic. I woke up super late, and today I wanted to finish this challenge, but I had some other stuff to attend to. So it was a kind of a tricky, busy in my head day. And now I'm also rushing it a little bit. But I already know I'm gonna be so grateful that I just did it without waiting for the moment to be good or perfect or whatever. I just pressed record. And I'm glad because now I can sleep well tonight, because we did what we could with the drawtober challenge. I think I'm super happy with it. Let me lower the volume of the music just a tiny bit. So I'm super happy. Tired, so tired. Sometimes I just want to go to sleep and that's it. But when the creative flows are flowing, creative juices are flowing, sorry, just energy goes up. So that's super cool. It's just automatic and a renewable resource. Energy fuel. Let me get low opacity here to kind of highlight these bits of the mandibles. I want them to stick out just a tiny bit. I think this looks pretty cool. Adding just a tiny bit of detail here and there of a light that is not maybe supposed to be there. But I think it really helps with the kind of interest of the piece if we have at least 3 tonalities that are kind of dancing between each other. How poetic. The claw looks so cool. What the hell? Hey, thank you. Yes, I'm also super happy with how it turned out. Super. I think we could say, let me check the time, 5:11. Okay, we have 4 minutes, and then I'm gonna take off the finger from my mouse because I have to get ready. But it's turning out pretty cool. I think it's a very epic way to finish the drawtober challenge. I'm gonna probably look for a way to reintegrate all the prompts I did in one big video. Well, not big video, but one video. Or maybe I could review them, or maybe I could fix or highlight what I would change if I had more time. That could be cool, maybe. Still not very sure how I could turn that, but I also have a video ready. It's almost ready. It's basically me going over the swords of the sword timbre challenge and fixing them or trying to critiquing them as if it was somebody else's design and how I would change them now. But also for that, I'm not sure about the format yet, so I'm kind of thinking about stuff. Okay, getting some highlight over here, maybe some more opacity. Want a harder edge on this kind of stuff. 5:13, 2 minutes. Oh my god. Some highlights on the strands, just like that. Could work. And then maybe here. That's the leg in the back. Maybe just poking a hole over there. No light for you. Come on. We are cooking. And this is only 1 hour. So I think I can say yes, I'm pretty happy with it. It's still 5:13 over here. So, and I'm feeling already positive about this. Maybe some details I would absolutely change. I'm gonna merge this one down because I'm gonna merge one down. Hey, Sneaky! Just a microwave. Hello, Sneaky. How you doing? Fumiko looks pretty finished to me. Maybe a challenge where you draw on a time limit. That would be cool. That would be actually pretty cool and fun. I think that's a cool idea. Okay, last details. I'm gonna have a very high and desaturated low opacity, just highlighting some tiny bits here and there where I think there's a sharp angle or swords. 5:14, come on, we can do it. Just one line here, one over here. Yeah, that would be fun. Actually, you mentioned once, right, a game where you have the timer. The Gartic phone or something? Garlic? No, it was not garlic. Okay. And 5:15. We reached the end. I'm gonna just very quickly double tap here, double tap there. I'm not tapping. This is going all by itself. I promise. I think this is cool. I did it. I overdid it. Undo. I'm gonna leave it here. I think this is okay. It's not perfect. Absolutely not. But I think we can call it a day. I am gonna just go... Wait, where am I? Let me move your hand. Yeah, I think this is cool. I would have done so much more having a little bit more time, for sure. But I think that's also the fun of the challenge. I think I can safely say we did our best in 1 hour. So yeah, I would definitely need some shadows here and there on the background as well. So maybe I'm gonna just very quickly do that, just for the sake of completion. I mean, as always, I never finish immediately when I say I will finish, but this is a new layer, right? Yes. So I'm gonna do this, do that, just big spots over there, and then lower the opacity and then make it multiply. Play with the opacity till it looks kind of okayish, kind of. And then maybe eraser, low opacity as well, just dirty. It's not perfect, but at least, I mean, without it, you see the difference, kind of. So yes, I'm gonna leave it like this, and I think we can go to bed and say drawtober was a success. It was definitely fun for me. I really hope it was fun for you as well, that you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed your company, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I can't believe you guys want to stick with me for so long. It's crazy. Thank you so much. I love what we've done so far. October was pretty cool. November is a new month, so we'll see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave it to the finishing window, and yes, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Fumiko, fantastic streams. This makes my days always better. Oh, hell yes. You're so kind. So kind. See you, Chaba. See you, Fumiko. Super nice from you to keep company. Nistic, I'm back. Oh, it's already over. Yes, but no worries. We're gonna keep finding new stuff to do and to be together. We're gonna find super nice chilling evenings and days together, I'm sure. Sepaila Kutso, I'm surprised you don't have 1 million subscribers because your art is very good. Also, too kind. Thank you so much. Thank you for hopping by and commenting and chilling with us. It was nice to meet you, Sepaila. And Nistic, well, it looks sick. See ya, Chaba. See you, Nistic. I hope you have a beautiful day. Sending you all the love, and thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna leave it to the closing window, and see you on Discord. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.